Silence is the most powerful response. When you walk away without explanation, without drama, without looking back, it shakes them to their core. Most people expect endless arguments, long conversations, and desperate pleas for closure. But when you simply disappear, it leaves them with nothing to grasp onto, and that is when they start to feel the weight of your absence. Here are 9 powerful things they feel when you simply vanish from their life. 1. Shock and confusion. At first, they won't believe it. They'll think it's temporary. They'll check their phone expecting a message. They'll replay old conversations, wondering what they missed. But you gave them nothing. No final words, no explanation. Just silence. And that silence will be deafening. Because now they're left facing themselves, without any distractions. 2. A loss of control. People who take you for granted believe you'll always be there. They assume you'll argue, explain, or beg them to stay. But when you disappear, they lose all control over the situation. No way to manipulate you, no way to change your mind, no way to regain their power. And that loss of control, it terrifies them. 3. Regret starts to sink. In Marcus Aurelius wrote, "We value things more when they are gone." At first, they may act indifferent, but deep inside, regret starts creeping in. They start remembering your kindness. They start realizing what they overlooked. And suddenly, they wish they had treated you differently, because nothing makes people value you more than the pain of your absence. 4. They question their own worth. People often treat others poorly to feel powerful. But when you leave without a fight, it flips the script. They start wondering, were they not important enough for you to stay? Why didn't you fight for them? Did you even care at all? And in that moment, their ego takes a serious hit. Because when someone walks away without hesitation, it forces you to question your own importance. 5. They try to reach you. Silence is addictive. It makes people crave a response. They'll try small ways to get your attention, random messages, indirect posts, asking others about you. Not because they miss you, but because they need reassurance. They need to know they still have access to you. Don't give them that satisfaction. Let them sit with the silence. It will teach them more than words ever could. 6. They feel the void you left behind. Seneca said, "A man only realizes the worth of peace when he loses it." At first, they may act like your absence means nothing, but over time, the emptiness sets in. The conversations you had, now missing. The support you gave, no longer there. The energy you brought, completely gone. And that's when it hits them. They never imagined how much space you truly filled in their life. 7. They become restless and uneasy. People hate unfinished stories. They need closure. They need to know why. But when you disappear, you give them nothing. This creates mental restlessness. They overthink. They analyze every detail. They wonder what they did wrong. And that overthinking slowly eats away at them. 8. They start seeing you differently. Epictetus said, "We suffer not from events, but from our perception of them." When you were around, they took you for granted. Now they see you as the one who got away. You are no longer predictable. You are no longer someone they can control. You are now a mystery. And mystery is power. By simply leaving, you shifted the dynamic forever. 9. They finally understand what they lost. Most people only realize the value of something when it's gone. They may not admit it. They may act like they don't care. But deep down, they feel it. They know they lost something rare, something they will never find again. And that, right there, is the ultimate lesson. Because by walking away in silence, you didn't just leave them behind. You forced them to face themselves. When you simply disappear, you teach people the most powerful lesson of all. You were never dependent on them. You were never waiting for them. You were always capable of walking away. And in that silence, they realize just how powerful you truly are. This is the Stoic way.